Are you tired of the constant stress of day-to-day trading? Well, today we're going to dive deep into a strategy that's built for patience. It's all about capturing those huge market trends while tuning out all the distracting noise. It's called the monthly 89 EMA strategy. You know, if you've ever felt completely burnt out from staring at charts all day, trying to catch every tiny little wiggle in the market, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. This explainer is for anyone who's looking for a totally different path, a system that prizes long-term vision over short-term chaos.
So, what exactly is this strategy? Well, at its heart, it's a classic trend-following system. It operates on a monthly chart, which is a huge deal because each candlestick represents one full month of price action. And the goal is super simple. Find and ride the big, sustained moves in the market using just one single indicator. That's it.
All right, first up, let's get into the philosophy here, because it's all about patience and perspective. This strategy is specifically engineered to filter out all that meaningless daily price chatter and really force you to focus on the one thing that matters, the macro trend. Now, you might be wondering why the number 89? It's not just some random number. It's actually from the Fibonacci sequence. On a monthly chart, the 89-period exponential moving average, or EMA for short, is crunching about 7.4 times years of price data into a single line. I mean, think about that for a second. It's viewing the market through a lens that covers entire business cycles, and that's exactly why it acts as this powerful center of gravity for a stock's price.
And here is the real game changer. Instead of making hundreds of frantic decisions based on daily or even hourly charts, you are only analyzing the market when the month closes. That's it. Just 12 key data points for the entire year. This just massively reduces the emotional roller coaster and the mental fatigue that trips up so many traders. Okay, so that's the why. Now let's get into the how. What are the actual nuts and bolts mechanics of this thing? The entry and exit rules are built around a really clear mechanical core. No guesswork here.
So the entry signal is a three-step process. First, you need the price to pull back and actually touch or test its long-term average, that 89 EMA line. Second, you want to see a big, strong, bullish monthly candle form right at that level, something like a bullish engulfing pattern. This is your sign that buyers are stepping in with force. And then, for the most conservative entry, you wait for the next month to close above the high of that signal candle. That's your final confirmation.
And getting out is just as disciplined, because keeping your profits is the name of the game, right? You exit if you see a clear bearish reversal pattern forming at a peak, or if the uptrend starts to lose steam and makes a lower low. Another trigger is if the price hits a wall at resistance and then breaks down. But the ultimate safety net, the final line in the sand, is this. If the price ever closes a month below that 89 EMA, the trend is officially broken and you get out. Period.
Now that all sounds pretty good in theory, doesn't it? But the real question is, does it actually work in the real world? Let's take a look at the proof. Let's start with a headline number that'll get your attention. This comes from a documented case study using this exact strategy. A 104% return on a single trade. This is the kind of massive, multi-year trend this strategy is designed to catch.
So, where did that number come from? Here's the context. The trade was on Wipro, a major IT company. The entry signal was triggered way back in July 2020, and the position was held for 551 days, all the way until an exit signal finally appeared in early 2022. It was a perfect example of catching a monster bull run and then having a disciplined exit to lock in those gains.
Okay, now this table, this is where it gets really interesting, because it reveals the critical trade-off. First, look at the annual return. It's pretty similar to just buying and holding, right? But now look at the max drawdown. That's the biggest potential loss your portfolio could take from a peak. The 89 EMA system cuts that potential loss almost in half. And the higher Sharpe ratio just confirms it, basically telling you you're getting much better bang for your buck, much better returns for the amount of risk you're taking on.
But, and this is a huge but, no strategy is a silver bullet. This one has a very specific, very dangerous weakness. You can think of it as its kryptonite. The dreaded sideways market.
Oh, absolutely, there's a catch. Trend-following strategies, by their very definition, need a trend to follow. It's right there in the name. So what happens when the market isn't trending up and it isn't trending down? It's just chopping sideways in a range. This matrix just lays it out, crystal clear. In a nice, quiet bull market, performance is excellent. But the moment you get into a sideways market, performance drops to poor. And in a choppy, volatile sideways market, it becomes very poor. This is where the strategy gets chewed up.
The reason why is something called whipsaw losses. It's when the price wiggles up just enough to trick you into a buy signal, and then it immediately reverses and hits your stop loss. Then it does it again and again. It's like the market is just faking you out over and over. In these conditions, your win rate can actually drop below 45%, and you just get bled dry by 1,000 tiny cuts.
So, putting this all together, how do you know if this is the right approach for you? It's time to get to the final verdict.
Let's just lay it all out on the table. Pros versus cons. On the one hand, the advantages are huge. It's a low-stress system with fewer costs, and it gives you a super clear, objective level for your decisions. But on the other hand, the weaknesses are just as stark. Because the indicator is so long-term, it lags, which means you can get false breakouts. And the big one, it just fails when the market isn't trending.
Success with this really boils down to your personality as a trader. It's built for patient, disciplined people who care more about managing risk than about squeezing every last penny out of the market. And maybe most importantly, you have to be able to recognize when the market isn't trending and have the discipline to just sit on your hands and do nothing.
And that really brings us to the final, most important question, which is one you have to ask yourself. This strategy offers a really powerful framework, but it demands incredible patience and the discipline to follow the rules, no matter what, especially when that means doing absolutely nothing for months at a time. So you have to ask, are you really built for the long game?